like be fair and balanced, but also just be honest and truthful here. Hey there, Aquarius, and welcome to your week of November 1st, 2021 General Tarot reading. We're going to look at your energies coming into this week, some possible challenges you might be facing, as well as some possible outcomes you could possibly use to get through those challenges. These are going to be all clarified with some more cards. We're going to clarify all those, and then we're going to tie everything off with an oracle card at the end, so you're going to want to stick around for all that. These are general readings though, Aquarius, so some, all, or none of them may resonate with you. If it does resonate, that's great, but if it doesn't, then don't worry about it. It's just not your message. So just don't try to make something fit that doesn't. So thank you for being here, Aquarius, and let's take a look. Let's see what we got for you coming into this week. Seven of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Sun. Awesome. So Sun, happiest card in the deck. That's fantastic. So that's a great way to be starting things off here. Just being very happy at this time, I feel like, or you very much have, a lot of reasons to be happy at this time as well. So that's fantastic. We've also got the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Swords here as well. Seven of Pentacles, just saying, like, you're working hard, making sure everything's in order so that you are, on time for like harvest, that sort of thing, whatever harvest looks like for you. Just working hard to get results that you really want to pay off here. And the King of Swords here as well. Just saying, I feel like right now you're being very analytical and very much like this is how it is, and you're not getting like too worked up and stuff, because you can see, like, for instance, like this is sort of like a Seven of Pentacles can be someone who's like a farmer or something, right? And a lot of people, when you look at like farming and stuff, it's a very much like this is like a not like a you do it and you just hope it all works out, but there is like you do everything you can, and then just sometimes if there are setbacks, it's just part of nature. Like you couldn't have accounted for that kind of thing. So it's not something to get bent out of shape over like yourself for it. It's just very much, it is what it is. Like nobody could have foresaw that coming, right? So just being honest with yourself in that regard, so that way you know that you're doing everything that you can, and you also know that nothing is really it's not really nothing to be taken personally here at this time. So I like that. So let's get into some possible challenges here for you and see what we got, Aquarius, for some challenges for you this week. We've got the Five of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Hermit, sign of Virgo. All right. So Five of Swords, just winning at all costs, being very driven. It can be that obsessive energy, especially where it's in your challenges. You might be you might have like the blinders on, and you're just thinking to yourself, well, I have to win at all costs. I have to achieve victory at all costs here. So possibly just you need to tone it down a bit. It's good to want to win at all costs, and it's good to be driven, but when you get into that mode where it's like you're pretty much like, I'm going to sacrifice anything to have this, that's when it becomes a problem. We also got the Ace of Cups here, especially with the King of Swords back here, where, like I say, you're being very analytical in this time. I see the Ace of Cups as you being quite challenged to find that emotional, like, happiness here, because it's just, you're looking at things very much by the facts. This is how it is, instead of, like, for instance, taking pride in your work and taking pride in what you've been doing here, and really enjoying that you've been making this progress. I feel like you're happy. Like, happiness is a big thing for you, but it's just kind of that extra bit of like emotional like fulfillment, right? This is not quite there for you. We also have the Hermit here, sign of Virgo, so you might be dealing with a Virgo, or you may have Virgo in your chart. I'm a Virgo rising myself, or maybe we're buddies. But the Hermit is someone who has reflected on what's going on in their life, and like realizes like that they have a guiding light that helps them go forward, that they shine down from the mountaintop, that guide their path into the future here. I feel like that might be something maybe a bit in question here for you. Like maybe you're just doing what you're doing, and it is bringing you happiness, but it's not necessarily what you want to be doing yourself, right? It's sort of like one of those things where it's been kind of thrust upon you, something like your family like a family job or something like that. Like this has been, this is passed down from, your parents to them, to you now, or something like that. Or it might be a case of like, this is just, I just happen to be here and this is just how it is. I didn't actually intend to ever be doing this. So, we got pop out for you already. So let's take a look at some possible outcome cards for you here. We got 7 of Cups already to start things off for you here. Aquarius. What else do we have? We got Gemini with the Lovers coming in. I like that. And well, there's the other 2 air signs. We got Libra coming in with the Justice card as well. All right, so 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, lots of choices for you, lots of options you can go through here. I feel like there's a lot of paths open to you at this time here. I feel like you need to find the one that best suits you, like find your happiness. You need to have that reflection with the Hermit, like really realize what's best for you. Here as well, I would just kind of pay attention to your dreams more so. That's what the 7 of Cups is sort of this like dream state that this person's in. It's like, pay attention to those if you do have dreams that kind of are relevant to what's going on in your life right now, because that can kind of be what you really want. Like, I feel like when dreams happen, like you have a dream about something, it's generally something that you really want in your life here. So I would pay attention to those. We got the Lovers and the Justice card here. Maybe you have some Gemini or some Libra in your chart, or you might be dealing with one. Either case, let me know down in the comments below. But the Justice card here, just telling you that you need to be fair and balanced, we got 2 people carrying swords. Well, we got a lot of people carrying swords here, but we got 2 people in particular with the King of Swords and the Justice card carrying swords throughout. I feel like that's sort of say like be fair and balanced, but also just be honest and truthful here as well. Like, again, I feel like your by the facts approach is working, but maybe you need to be a little more balanced with it. Maybe you're being a little too harsh at this time. We also have the Lovers here. Could be possibly that soulmate connection is coming in for you here, which is wonderful. Could be a Gemini, could be a Libra, could be a Virgo as well. Could be any sign, just general reading. But the Lovers also could just be saying that, you need to be more fair and maybe rely on somebody like your partner, for instance, because the Lovers is that soulmate connection. So let's take a look and see what we got here for you, Aquarius, for your clarifiers. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. We're going to tie everything off with an oracle card after these clarifiers, so you're going to want to stick around for that. So let's see what we got. We got the 5 of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and we got the Death card, Scorpio, coming into your reading now. And so you may have Scorpio in your chart. You might be dealing with a Scorpio as well. If you so, let me know down in the comments below. I'm a Scorpio moon myself, so we have the Scorpio card. The Death card is all about change, a cycle coming to an end here. So, oh geez, we got cards flying everywhere. But the Death card is about a change, a cycle coming to an end here. I just feel like with that, you need to kind of let this cycle come to an end where you're being a little too harsh on yourself and let happiness just kind of overtake you. Let that emotional fulfillment, really find what you want out of your life too, right? We were talking about that a bit with the Hermit here, where you're not really finding what makes you happy, but you are still doing something that makes you happy, but you need to find like something that's for you, not just for like doing what other people want, right? Or maybe that is, maybe you just need a little bit of a deeper dive on that. 5 of Pentacles is going to tell you to focus on your strengths, don't focus on your weaknesses at this time as well. Maybe that's going to help you realize what you really want to do. And the Page of Wands, maybe you have that spark of creativity at this time as well to help you kind of get through this, to help you kind of get through any problems you might be dealing with at this time, or maybe that's going to help you find what you really want to do in your life. So let's take a look and clarify some of your challenge cards here, Aquarius, see what's going on there as well. We got the 6 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles here as well. All right, so 6 of Wands here saying, with it being in your challenge position, I just feel like you're having a hard time finding your own path and having victories, as well as doing what you want to do. You know, the Six of Wands is about walking the walk and talking the talk, having victories here as well. I just feel like here at this time you might be having a trouble where you feel like you need to kind of just follow. You can't be the leader, right? And you can't be doing what you want to do, what makes, you know, you have success, what makes you have a victory at this time. Two of Pentacles could be, this is just feels like you're stuck in this. It's going on forever and ever. Two of Pentacles represents something like, you know, you're juggling and things are just staying up in the air and like you can't move on from where we're at here. And with the Eight of Pentacles as well, we got you putting in a lot of hard work, but maybe just not improving your situation at all. Or maybe it feels like you're trying to improve your situation, but you're just not getting how you can. Like you're just working really hard, but just not getting those improvements that you want here at this time, Aquarius. So let's take a look at your clarifiers for your outcomes as well. See what's going on there. All right. We got for you the Four of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands as well. All right. So with the Four of Wands, it is a card of happiness in general. So if you're looking for that, but it's also a card of marriage as well. So again, maybe if you have a partner or a significant other, I would say really get them to kind of maybe talk you through, find out what you really want to do with your life, and you have that kind of serious chat with them. So that's awesome. We got the Nine of Wands here, wounded warrior, down but not out. So that just saying like you're going through what's happening here in your life, going through these troubled times. It's not going to beat you. You know, you might bring you right to the edge, but it's not going to stop you, and you are going to triumph and overcome this. So that's awesome. And we also got the King of Pentacles here too. I think you need to really focus down on like your health, your wealth, and your time. Really need to focus down on that kind of stuff. Possibly just working on like scheduling and diets and budgets and things like that, and really focus down on that kind of stuff. Maybe that's something that you might want to do that might get you out of this, or maybe that's something you might want to do instead of what you're doing right now, like whatever it might be. Maybe you want to focus on, you want to be that kind of a person so that everything's just kind of clicking in the background, right? And then you don't have to really worry about anything else. You can just really focus down on your stuff, and maybe that's where you find that kind of guiding light is in, you know, once everything's kind of taking care of the background, you don't got to worry about that kind of stuff. You can focus on finding out what you want for you. So thank you so much for being here, Aquarius. I appreciate it so much. Let's look at your oracle cards, see what's going on here, tie everything off. Thank you for making it this far, Aquarius, and let's see what oracle card we got for you today. We got the Squirrel Spirit. Believe in yourself. Yeah, you can overcome this. You can do this. You know, this ain't no thing. You can do this. You can overcome this. Just believe in yourself. You know, maybe that's something for you. You have a hard time with, just because, like I was mentioning before, where this is kind of like a thing where it might be passed down from like generation to generation, sort of like you feel like you're doing this because this is what your family tells you to do, or this is what, you know, you've inherited, and you feel like that weight of responsibility. I feel like if you, believe in yourself, you can really overcome this, whether that's like, you know, taking this to another level, a whole nother level, or finding something else and finding another path for you. So that is fantastic, Aquarius. If you want to help out the channel, you can leave a like down below. You can subscribe to the channel. Check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Sun videos too after this one. I hope to see you, Aquarius, in the next video.